Metaverse is a bracket term, it's a buzzword, but it's a catalyst for all our activities in the industry field and on a technology side.
Currently, the Metaverse is a narrative. In itself, it doesn't actually mean anything. People can fill it with their hopes, dreams, goals, desires. And the interesting thing is, all of that is true. It gets interesting where you segment it a little.
There are three metaverses. There is the consumer metaverse, the enterprise metaverse, and the industry metaverse.
The twins of the actual serial number machine in operation is really where we're going to see the biggest usage of industrial metaverse.
In a recent study, Boston Consulting Group was saying that 63% of the interviewed people didn't know how to start the metaverse.
This group loves to talk about technology because we're technologists and stuff, but the customer is mostly interested, the people who are actually buying the product to solve a problem are interested in what is the problem, what is the KPI that is moved, and by how much.
Beside the KPIs, it's a question of business models. Because from the OEM perspective, if you can go towards equipment as a service, line as a service.
You're not going to sell the physical product anymore, you're going to sell the virtual twin, and you use it even more, not only in construction and simulation and manufacturing, but you use it in the whole lifetime of the product, and you enhance the virtual twin even more by using the product.
And that definitely requires that you have a very, very massive, scalable, interoperable network, and this is definitely a big challenge on the infrastructure side.
The network will have its own digital twin, and the digital twin of the network is part of the system of the digital twin.
We have the tendency to be quite insular in the technology industry, so it's very valuable to get an outside view of how technology is perceived on a society level, what social implications are, things like responsibility, what would a responsible metaverse actually look like.
The legal and ethical issues are enormous. How far will we go with it?
And that these standards go beyond the technical and actually become more of an implicit contract between how we produce and how we consume, and how we experience that, even as workers in that environment.
I love events like 3DEXCITE Live.
It was very interesting to listen to an expert panel and to listen to their totally various opinions about the metaverse.
I love that the energy was really on the stage, right?
Partnerships are really important because everything kind of belongs together, and I think the digital world or the virtual world enables that even more.
How are companies actually going to implement it? Because I think that's probably going to be one of the most interesting topics in the years to come.
Yeah, it's just really exciting, and it will change our lives completely. So both the way we work as well as the way we live together and spend time together.
So Metaverse is not Fortnite.
What was Metaverse last year is AI this year. It's going to the media, so we need to put it on stage and make sure we get different viewing angles on that arising emerging technology.
Join us on June 22nd when we'll be hosting our next 3DEXCITE Live, which will be the generative AI explosion revolutionizing the creative world.